Welcome, one and all, to another edition of QuizCraft, our weekly live trivia stream. I'm your host, Tiff Official. Hi, hello, especially to Novaport. You've been in the chat for the whole countdown. Hello to John Constantine. We have Senior Luis. Bogdan's here. Oh, call me Glitch. Welcome. Now you get to see me in person, see me chatting. Hello to Isabella, of course. Hello to everyone. I hope you're having an amazing Thursday. So today on our lovely trivia show, I'll be quizzing you on 15 questions all about World of Warcraft. So most of it will be on Classic WoW, which was just released finally. Some of it will be on Vanilla WoW, so that's just the other fancy name for when WoW was first released. Some of it's on the lore, so a lot of great questions. If you get them all correct, you'll take home a piece of the 70,000 Streamcraft coin jackpot. So to participate, right here on the screen, you've got to go on over to surveymonkey.com/r/quizcraft. Once you're there, put in your Streamcraft username and then follow along here on the stream to hear the question and the answer options. Put in your best guess into SurveyMonkey, then at the end hit submit, of course. We'll go over some more fun facts and then reveal if there's any potential winners. So once again, you need to go to surveymonkey.com/r/quizcraft. Please and thank you to participate. Unfortunately, putting your answers in the chat won't count. I guess you could do it for fun, but then you're not gonna win the coins. So yes, please go to SurveyMonkey. We want you to win. So I think you're ready, hopefully. So we'll jump straight into question number 1. Who are the enemies of the Alliance? Is it the humans, the Horde, the Assassins, or the Justice Society of America? First question, so easy. The lore of World of Warcraft. Where would we be without the rivalry between the Alliance and who? Number 2, what is the name of the world where WoW takes place? Is it Azeroth, Namek, the Legion of Doom, or Earth? So this is the main central location of all the Warcraft happenings. What's it called? Azeroth, Namek, Legion of Doom, or Earth? Question number 3, what is the maximum number of players that could participate in a raid in Vanilla WoW? Is it 5, 9,000, 90, or 40? So these were the original raids back in the day. They were a super big deal, more than the current iteration, but you could only have up to a certain number of people. Number 4, which of these features will/is available in Classic? Is it the Dungeon Finder, Flying, BattleNet friend list integration, or map objectives? Over the years, a lot of conveniences have been added to WoW, but not all of them are there for Classic. So out of these, what is actually available? Number 5, when was Classic WoW first announced? Was it on South Park, during BlizzCon 2017, during BlizzCon 2019, or it was never announced, it was just a lovely surprise? The day that changed WoW fanboys and girls forever, when WoW Classic was introduced. When did this iconic moment occur? Question number 6, which of these raids will/is available now that Classic has dropped? Is it Ajara's Eternal Palace, the Emerald Nightmare, Icecrown Citadel, or Molten Core? Back onto raids. Slight hint for you, Classic is released in stages/patches, so I want to know which raid is available in the very first one. Number 7, what famous meme got its start from Vanilla WoW? Is it the bottle flip challenge, Leroy Jenkins, overly attached girlfriend, or the keyboard cat? The memes. We cannot forget the memes. Which of these iconic moments got its start from Vanilla WoW? Hopefully another easy one. Question number 8. What is the base mount for orcs? Is it a wolf, a velociraptor, a unicorn, or a parrot? Base mounts, also known as racial mounts, for orcs are one of these little lovely animals: wolves, velociraptors, unicorns, or parrots. Number 9. What class was exclusive for Alliance players in Vanilla WoW? Is it shamans, monks, breakdancers, or paladins? This was a huge part of Vanilla. There were some classes that were specific to the factions, so which of these 4 was exclusive for the Alliance? Number 10, what was the name of the disease that killed hundreds of players in WoW's early days? A little history lesson for you. Was it Legion lethargy, the mist, chickenpox, or corrupted blood? A big hint, kind of. This event in WoW's history has actually been used for real-life scientific research. So what is the name of the disease? Number 11. What is a Tauren feature? It's definitely not a bug in Classic WoW. Is it defense stats are lower than the other races? They cannot use staffs. Their melee reach is larger than other races, or their hairstyles are more fabulous than the other races. So let's just say the devs have specifically clarified this point, that this is a feature of Taurens, not a bug. Number 12, what patch is Classic WoW based on? Is it patch 10,001, patch 1.12, patch 42, or patch 3.49? So the devs had to obviously base Classic WoW on something, one of their past patches, duh. So which of these 4 was it? Question number 13. Which raid is Nefarian the boss, or the final boss of specifically? Is it Dragon Soul, the Nighthold, Blackwing Lair, or Twisted Treeline? Nefarian is a pretty tough boss. Hint, hint, he has 2 forms that you have to defeat. So who is he the final boss of which raid? Number 14, what is the top PvP ranking for Alliance players back in Vanilla WoW? Is it Grand Marshal, Captain of Honor, Horde Slayer, or Commander Awesome? If you were the very, very best at PvP combat as an Alliance player, you would earn one of these extra special fancy titles. Which one was it? And lastly, 15, who is the final boss of the Dead Mines? Is it the 4 Horsemen, Edwin Van Cleef, Deathwing, or Garish Hellscream? Last question, another boss, another dungeon. Who's the final boss that you face in the Dead Mine? No hints for you, just get those answers in. And that wraps up the lovely questions. Make sure you hit submit, done, all that good stuff in SurveyMonkey. So we're gonna close it off pretty quick, and of course, learn some more fun facts about WoW. So question number 1, the enemies of the Alliance, of course, are the Horde. The Alliance and the Horde have been battling each other ever since Warcraft, Orcs and Humans, so the first Warcraft game. And obviously the Horde is the side you should be on if you're here in the chat. Alliance is not the correct answer. The Horde is the only option there is. Question number 2, World of Warcraft, of course, takes place on Azeroth primarily. So there's, of course, all this lore. The orcs on the Horde side originally came from a world called Draenor. They came on over through a portal to Azeroth, and that's kind of where their whole rivalry with the Alliance started. Very epic times. Question number 3, you could only have a max of 40 people in raids. So Molten Core is one example of a 40-person raid. It was an event. If some of you are trying out Classic for the first time, you'll kind of see you can't just like easily portal there. You have to run there, and you have to actually collect 40 people. It's not that easy, and try to balance out your team. Yeah, so, you know, it was fun, but also a grind to get to raids like this. Question number 4. The correct answer here is BattleNet friend integration is available in Classic, which means you cannot fly, you don't have Dungeon Finder, aka group matching, and the map isn't going to tell you where your objectives are. Like, there's no quest markers or anything. You gotta find stuff yourself, but hey, at least you'll have your friends. Question number 5. Classic WoW was introduced back at BlizzCon 2017. If you're not 100% familiar with the history, over WoW's 15 years, many different people at Blizzard have said, no, Classic ain't happening, it's too much work, and this is why it was such a big deal when they actually announced it was happening. If you haven't seen it, Blizzard came out with a video, I think, earlier this year explaining all the stuff they had to do to actually make it happen. As a fan, I definitely recommend you should check it out because they did put quite a lot of work into it. Question number 6. Molten Core is the raid that's available. As I mentioned in question 3, Molten Core is a 40-person raid. At this point, it's the only 40-person raid out there. It's a doozy, of course. You gotta get tons of fire resistance to be able to make it through and, work together as a team. Question number 7, Leroy Jenkins is, of course, the correct answer. It got its start all the way back in 2005, and we still love and appreciate it today. Question number 8, Orc's racial or base mount is a wolf. Super cute, super deadly. Orcs bonding with wolves goes all the way back to their time on Draenor. They come from like a shamanistic background. Overall, they consider wolves to be companions, fellow warriors, so they're not just a mount for them. Question number 9. The Paladin class was exclusive for Alliance back in the day. So Paladins are sort of one of Alliance's like healer options. Can also be kind of tanky. But yeah, obviously Be Real Horde is better. They have the shamans, and shamans can just do way more stuff and are a better choice. Question number 10. The disease that rocked the world of WoW was called Corrupted Blood. There's this whole backstory, but essentially it ended up wiping out a lot of lower level player characters, and so people were trying to avoid getting infected. So they, of course, wouldn't play the game. They would avoid more populated cities. There was even some quarantines and stuff. So as I hinted at in the question, the conditions of this event were studied by scientists to see how people would actually react if we had a real world epidemic. Question number 11. Taurens in Classic have a slightly longer melee reach compared to other races. A fun fact about Taurens, did you know that their name is an anagram for the word nature? Well, now you do. Question number 12. Classic WoW is based on patch 1.12. Apparently, this is because 1.12 represents the most complete version of the Classic experience. Yeah, I guess they were happy with the amount of bugs it did and did not have, so they're like, we're starting with that. Question 13. Nefarian is, of course, the boss of Blackwing Lair. Hopefully should have been obvious if you know who Nefarian is. He has a dragon form, and his dragon form is named Blackwing. Nefarian's not only tricky because of his human and his dragon form, but he can also debuff every single class, so he can hurt you in a variety of ways. Question 14. For slaying tons of PvP enemies as an Alliance player, you would earn the title Grand Marshal. So who knows if earning this title is actually worth it? I was looking it up. As a non-Alliance player, I didn't really know what the benefit would be, but apparently you just have to grind a ton, and all you get really is the title. Like, the item reward isn't really worth it. And lastly, 15, the final boss of the Dead Mines is Edwin Van Cleef. If you're Alliance, this is most likely the first dungeon you'll encounter, but if you're part of the Horde, it's a trek. The safest way to get there is by swimming along the coast, but there's probably Alliance players waiting for you. It's part of the fun though, right? And that wraps up the lovely questions. What do you guys think? We have a few saying they probably only got 2 right. Some of you think you got 15. But in the meantime, as we tally the results, we're going to, of course, give you some coins because we love you. So stay on the lookout. Little teal chest is going to appear on your screen. You can get a lovely assortment of coins if you click it or tap it as quick as you can. And then on to some promotion, of course. So first off, we have an awesome event for you, dear Brazilians, of course, for those of you that use CodaPay specifically. So it's a new payment option on the website. You can purchase coins using CodaPay. So if you do so during the event, you can, of course, win some pretty awesome stuff pictured here, hint, hint. As usual, check out the blog and the StreamCraft VR social media pages for all the details. And next up, I'm pretty sure we just launched this. We're running an awesome competition all around our brand new subscriber sticker feature. So from now to September 8th, all you have to do is upload some creative and awesome stickers for your subscribers. If you're on the website right now on our channel, you'll see below the chat, there's a little happy face icon. So you click it, and then at the top, you'll see that we have a couple special subscriber stickers. That's what we're looking for. We want you guys to be creative, upload stuff that maybe you design yourself or that's really relevant to your audience. If you do so, we're gonna collect the top ones and then host like a little voting giveaway. There's definitely like a lot of great prizes, cash, gems, coins, all the great stuff. So make sure you start uploading some awesome stickers. It looks like the results might be in already. Ha ha ha. So I'll get to do my cheesy little drum roll to see if any of you won. So, and it looks like, ooh, we only had 7 winners this time, my true wow heads. You knew what's up, so you'll each win about 10,000 coins each. Well done. Oh, and I recognize, I don't know if I've seen you for a while, Chevalier used to be one of our OG StreamCraft members. Welcome back. Thank you for participating and well done winning. And of course, well done to everyone who participated, even if you didn't win. I hope you enjoyed playing, and I hope you enjoyed learning about World of Warcraft. So next week, of course, is another very famous video game franchise, character, etc. The questions will all be on the lovely and adorable Kirby. Kirby has a ton of games, ton of lore, so be prepared. Thanks once again, everyone. And of course, I hope you have a wonderful Thursday. See you later.